It took the clock down.
1704.
1704, oh, there it is. All right, we're gonna open this. 504, 1704. We'll stand for the pledge of allegiance. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we have all members here for the forum. Anyone have any conflict of interest? We'll look over the agenda. Tracy, are there any adjustments?
No, there's not.
All right. Give everyone a minute to review October's meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes of the October 10th, 23 meeting as written.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? All those in favor? 5-0. There is no public to speak. Ryan, get the purchase orders.
Do not.
There's no applications. We were right down the list. All right, so we have an abatement.
Al can kind of explain it to you. I'm actually. I am somebody.
It's on the wall.
Basically, Craig bought the lot next to Sarge's and expanded Sarge's onto it. But when the tax maps were done, they still considered it two separate lots. So in our system, he gets a bill for the quarterly fee, even though there's no possible way there can ever be a structure there. So we need to vote to remove, abate him the $45 fee and to
But
make
you've
it
been
so
paying
that.
all along and just till now.
Yeah,
Can I speak?
yeah, go ahead.
So the reason this came about is I got a check for $45 up at the water district. It's like, what's this all about? So I'm thinking it's like, and then I looked up the number, it's like, that building's been torn down, that's Sarge's now. So I called Craig Sargent, he goes, yeah, we've talked about it, we just didn't want to pursue it, and sometimes it's just easier to pay the 45. I go, well, I'm on the sewer commission, I'll bring it up, let's see if we can figure it out. So he's just been paying it, knowing that it's a charge that he just didn't want to deal with.
And in our system-
It just didn't work out or.
Well, in our system, it charges automatically for properties.
So,
Fair enough.
yeah. One of those catches.
Zeros here back to 09.
Was it that far back?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
09.
You might have bought it when
11/13/09.
Wow.
Zero. All right, easy enough. I'll make a motion to. We'll do two of them. So we're gonna make a motion to remove the account.
Yes, please.
All right, I'm making a motion to abate the amount of $45.21 for physical address, 22452 Main Street, map 37, lot 3A. Dude,
I'll second it.
Claire. Any further discussion? All those in favor? We have 5-0. All right, and then I guess I'll continue on. We'll make a motion to remove this account from, I guess, the sewer ledger, sewer billing. So no further errors in billing occur.
I'll second.
And this is a motion to remove the same one we talked about. So physical address, 2452 Main Street, map 37, lot 3A. Any further discussion? All those in favor? 5-0, and that leads us to Ryan.
Ready to go for winter. Right now, we're rebuilding a few rotating assemblies. We have had a couple issues. We had a rotating assembly decided wanted to quit out yesterday. So we're rebuilding them and we're running on 1.5 pumps right now. It still spits water, but not real good. So other than that, we're ready to go for winter.
Which pump station?
3,
Which pump station?
3 at the school. Yeah.
And you guys started making snow yet?
No,
No.
we won't start till January 1st.
January 1st. Cool. All right, and then continuing business, we have sewer connection compliance, so we have essentially the recycling center storage unit.
So Rudy came in and visited with me last week. He's thinking he's gonna move it back to storage. He said he'll have a better idea January 1st. They're moving on a month-to-month lease. He's hesitant to spend the money because he really thinks he's gonna end up selling the property. I asked him if that does come to fruition anytime soon, that he puts the connection into the purchase sale agreement, so it's, so that whoever is buying the property
It
is
either
aware.
stays storage or it
Right.
gets connected.
Or, and if it goes up for sale, it'll be part of the agreement to whoever's buying it, that they have to connect to town sewer.
He's all set up to go to, that's gonna be a selling point for that place, honestly.
Yeah,
Stub's there and everything, so.
Fair
The
enough.
stub is all there and everything.
And water too, yeah.
so I'll follow up with him after the first of the year and see if anything has changed, but right now that's where that's at.
And if he sells it and it's still a storage facility, it doesn't need to be connected, correct?
Right,
If it stays in storage.
If it, as long as it stays,
yeah,
Right.
if they change.
normal-business
If they
storage.
change it or, then that would come before planning board anyways, can we change it?
Right.
Right, that's fair enough. For new business, we have this. I saw Dale's letter here on workforce housing project on Cross Street. I'm assuming this is what I know as the Collins lot, the only place it's big enough.
So emanations.
Yep.
Yeah, I might call
Yeah, it
it.
used to be nice.
Yeah, basically, they need some sort of preemptive sewer approval for the project, so they got us the blueprints and we ran the numbers, we used all the buildings as 3-bedroom, even though some of them are only 2, just in case of the change in the plans to make sure we had the capacity, which we do. The only contingencies that we came up with as a group was they need to get the sewer to go towards Allen Street instead of towards Loon Lake, because if it goes to Loon Lake, it's gotta go all the way down Main Street, then all the way back to Pump Station 1. When Allen Street, it can go right through the crosstown and right to Pump Station 2. And it eliminates the 3 really bad drop structures we have on Main Street that are always an issue for us, for that added flow. And the other concern we have is, we based our decision on Saddleback View as a similar scenario, and we have a major grease problem at Saddleback View. So we want them, in this letter, we require them to have some sort of grease removal system for the unit. Because I know what you do when you get a bunch of people living there, they dump grease down and then it just causes a mess. So those are 2 things in Dale's letter he wants to make sure the planning board emphasizes in the meeting tomorrow night. But they need this letter before tomorrow. So basically, we just need a vote to approve this letter to go to the planning board as a preemptive sewer approval for the project.
I have a question.
Go for it, Al.
Do we have anything in our ordinance to have any teeth for a grease trap?
We do to a point, yes, in the commercial side of everything. But where that's,
I'm just wondering, I don't want.
well, reading over the permits, and I can only talk on how things go, it's a few changes of words, and then it becomes a different project. So we're just covering all our bases in case there's any come-in changes in the future.
Yeah.
And they seem very willing
Okay.
to work with us to get their approval so they can go for funding.
Sounds good. Awesome.
That letter needs to be signed.
I have a question as well, so,
Go ahead.
where is this at?
The best way I can
Roughly.
describe it, it's behind Keith,
You know what Eddie Collins was?
Okay, yeah,
right across the street, there's that old road that goes up in there, that's a,
okay, up in there,
12
okay.
acre lot, something like that.
5 or 6.
it's like 5 or 6
Five,
acres.
Yeah, it seemed kind of small, but
Well, they got a loop
Looks
in
good
there,
on
they're
paper.
all smaller units and 5 of them are 2-unit.
Yeah.
1 bedroom, 1 bath, kitchen units.
This is gonna be like apartment type places.
Yes, it's supposed to be affordable housing or attainable housing, however they're wording it, workforce. yeah.
A moment ago, you said that the connection was gonna run towards Loon Lake Road or
No,
no?
away from.
Okay, cause I got
It's
confused
gotta
there.
go to manhole 49, because if not, it's gotta go all the way down to Loon Lake, all the way down to Main Street,
Gotcha.
and then all the way back down Main Street to Pump Station 1.
Just because of the way the lines are.
That's the way the
Gotcha,
flow runs,
okay.
because right there where they're coming in, there's actually 2 manholes, one on either side of that driveway. One run towards Loon Lake and the other one run towards Allen.
Gotcha.
And if we go the long way, we have to drop it in a bunch of, there's like 4 drop structures on Main Street, which are a real pain in the butt to clean.
Yep.
To try to keep the flow to minimal there.
Very well.
So it would come down across and over to Allen. I'm assuming. It was instead of.
cross to Allen down, that's
Down.
right.
That
Or
man
no.
covered.
Cross and straight across, right? Pump station.
So this is behind Tom's,
Yes,
and
anyway, yeah.
yours and that patch of woods.
Yep.
Gotcha. Behind Pete's and up in there. Yep.
Okay, I can deal with that.
Go down. So that would go down, as he was asking, it goes down cross,
Go down
Down
across
Allen.
over to Allen and.
or down to center.
Across street goes straight across.
So the
It
right
goes
way.
right from there, it goes right through to Ace's house. Right down the whole length of Cross Street, and then it goes through the woods to Pleasant Street and directly into Pump Station 2.
Pump station 2 is down by the,
By the highway garage.
okay.
Oh, the snowmobile trail.
Right,
Yeah.
Pump Station 1 actually pumps everything up to that line to go over to 2. Right on Pleasant Street.
Before y'all make a motion, if you could word it in such a way that the sewer commission supports the Dale Quimby's letter, authorize Dale Quimby to sign the letter and move to planning board.
Right. That's right.
That'll cover our bases.
Well, because when Dale drafted the letter, he drafted it as himself as lead operator, so he needs your approval to sign it.
Yeah.
We should have wrote it a little different if we were the sewer commission for this.
But your motion will.
Yeah, I mean, same
your
thing.
motion
yeah.
will-
We're behind his statement.
Yeah, right.
I gotta remember all
You're the only one who was listening.
Fair enough on that discussion there. I'll make a motion to support the recommendations of Dale Quimby, the lead operator for Chick Hill. And support this letter that's moving forward towards planning board.
Second it.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Who seconded that?
Tom.
Thank you.
Next on the new business is the motion to set the rate public hearings for February 13th and March 12th, 2024.
So moved.
Okay, I have only further discussion. I may have a conflict on the 13th.
Okay,
I can do my best to get here at that hour, but my day could deteriorate rapidly.
as any day could.
Oh, wait a second. No, he's gotta be here, because if he's not here, I'm in charge. No, never mind. I'm just kidding.
Whatever, on a rate hearing one? Yeah,
I'm all set. Whatever we do is fine.
whatever. I mean, so that's fine. I'll do my best, but that day could deteriorate before my eyes.
Tuesday.
It's our regular meeting.
I believe that. Where?
February 13th is a Tuesday.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
Tuesday.
oh, I have something, yeah, because there were cheaper rates that day for middle school GS championship. But, do my best. Other than that, that's the only thing I have to add to it. We can move right along with this great public hearing. I guess for further discussion as well, I presented in front of the selectmen, at their last meeting for their request. And I guess just inform them that we're going ahead with rate changes and explained us, and then also on the discussion we had for increasing connection to in-town sewer, et cetera, and changing it to a flat rate. Their only recommendation from was instead of like per bedroom, because that can get confusing with bedrooms on there. Because if it's roughly around $3,000, make it a flat rate. This leads us into discussion of this large project of how many units. I'd say it'd almost be 3,000 per unit if they're standalone. If they're like two 3-bedroom units, then I would call each unit getting a flat rate.
Right, the doubles or duplexes, only 1 bedroom per unit on the plan, and then the other ones are 3-bedroom that are standalone.
That would be the copy out there, because, well, armed with this information now, doing the math.
I think it was like, came out to be like 42 bedrooms. Will be used for math.
It's a lot, but needed it.
There's 20 units there.
So.
So, any further discussion? Make a motion to set the public hearings for February 13th and March 12th. All those in favor? 5-0. All right, that concludes that there. Tracy, I guess we got a logistical question there.
Yep.
Or the $3,000 flat rate that we had discussed earlier back in October of setting it at a flat rate, I guess. We said that initially, like going forward, January 1, 2024. Should we just make a motion for that on the 9th? We got
The motion for what? The motion to actually set that?
to set that.
I think you already made the motion. I'd have to go back through the minutes. I can research that tomorrow.
Okay.
I think you already made the motion.
Oh, we
to
did?
Make it
Okay.
effective January 1st, 2024. I'm sure we did, but I'll find the exact
That's-
wording and let you guys
The
know.
old minutes,
The old minutes.
Atkins motion to recommend the select board a new construction. Net fee of $1,000 per bedroom. That's what we have read.
Right, so I kind of changed that to a $3,000 flat rate going on a basic of a basic
So then
three-bedroom.
we have-
So if you're gonna change that, I'll need someone to rescind the original motion, nix that off the books, and then make me a clean motion for however you guys want to move forward, flat rate or $1,000 per bedroom, whatever you decide to do. That's operational. Do you want to attack that at January's? Nope, well, this is our last meeting.
Yeah, it's the last meeting, that's right. I guess since we're all here and established, is there any further discussion on that flat rate?
What was the issue the town had with a
There,
bedroom issue?
it's happened here before, is, this kind of large structures have been built. Large homes have been built with a quote unquote one-bedroom home on it. So, I believe it was Wendy Castle who made the suggestion, of just kind of following Carabasset's lead and then following, previous towns she's worked in. she's working in the government, but making it a flat rate of $3,000 per structure that's connected. That's connected to the town sewer. We only have X amount of lots that are gonna be connected in the town.
Right.
There's too many.
So it's 3,000 regardless if it's one bedroom or 3 or 4 or whatever.
Correct. Correct. And it makes,
I don't think it's gonna deter anybody from.
No, I don't either.
no,
No, for sure.
no, not, it's a mere drop in the bucket with today's building costs.
I guess one question I would have, would it make the workforce housing, would they bulk a little bit at $42,000 extra on top of what they're? Well, I mean, and do we have any wiggle room? Can we amend,
I would not recommend making an exception. I mean, if you make a motion and you're gonna have fees, I think that would be an absolute can of worms.
Yeah,
he said 42 bedrooms, that's what he said, so that's,
so it's like 20,
that's like
so
120.
You said 20 units.
it's
20 units.
Yeah,
Okay,
so if it goes 3,000
okay, yeah,
per
so
unit, I think that is,
60,000. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That gets a lot.
The hard part you have with the bedroom thing is we see it in our plans all the time. All of a sudden, the plans end up with a den,
Yeah,
A loft,
a library.
game room,
Right.
so if it's 3,000 per structure, that's being connected, I think that's fair enough.
Yep, absolutely.
So I'll need someone to rescind the original motion from, I don't even know the date of the original motion.
I'll have it.
October, it was the October meeting, correct?
October 10th.
So, since it's mine, I'll make the motion to send my previous motion from October 10. Any further discussion? No?
Do you need a second on that?
Mhm.
Al? I got the A in there somewhere.
All right, in the sense it's hopefully fresh in my mind. I'll readjust my motion there. For recommendation of select board, for all new construction fees, all new construction buildings that are connecting to Rangeley Town Sewer at a flat rate of $3,000 per structure. Effective January 1, 2024.
Wait.
Is that right?
Well, did we vote on rescinding?
Oh, no, sorry.
Sorry. I was just writing it down, so wait a second, I don't, was it 5-1 or?
Yeah, who
I thought he was doing both.
I said
And
it.
who
I
seconded
I
it?
seconded
The first one.
All right, any further discussion on the rescinding? I apologize. All right, all those in favor of rescinding that motion? 5-0. And open it up again for another motion to recommend a flat rate for all new constructions and structures being connected to the town sewer at a flat rate of $3,000 per structure. Effective January 1, 2024.
One second.
Any further discussion? No? All those in favor? That's three of the bunch. 5-0. Do we have anything else there while we're here on the new business? All right, the next sewer commission meeting is January 9th at 5 p.m. And the next board of select meeting is December 18th, 2023. For discussion, all right, I'll motion to adjourn here at 5:30.
Second.
All those in favor? 5-0 for dinner. Thank you. 5-0.